Truthandmedia.com. My name is Joshua Shook, and I'm here with House Representative Eric Beddingfield. And I just want to ask you about Rand Paul and him running. A lot of talk is about all these super PACs, and it seems like even watching the Sunday talk show, Rand Paul really came out talking about how the ISIS problem and how you have a lot of war hawks in the Republican Party that facilitate this rise by arming the rebels. He really called out people like Rubio, McCain, and also Lindsey Graham. It seems like there's a lot of super PACs. They're going to attack. I mean, they're already attacking Rand. They're already attacking Rand on the media. Can Rand Paul overcome all these super PACs that are going to run attack ads on him?
I think he can. I mean, I don't think it should go unnoticed that there'll be super PACs who support Rand as well. Listen, I spent 10 years in the Marine Corps, and we've got to face the fact that we're not the nation's peacekeepers. The world peacekeepers. At some point in time, we got to understand that people are going to fight amongst themselves. It's not our job to straighten it out. I don't think Rand is in any way an isolationist or anything of that nature. We just have to continue to get the message out that we've helped instigate these problems as a nation, and we got to find a way out.
Well, my thing is, look, the issue of arming ISIS and our enemies and radical rebels, that's not a left or right thing. That's just a stupid idea. So, how can Rand? What would the message be for Rand to the voters of South Carolina, to the people that are military vets, that want strong national security but common sense solutions?
I think you just laid it out for yourself. I mean, the fact of the matter is nobody wants us to be weak or to be perceived as weak. We got to have the best armament. We have to be ahead of the game. We got to be prepared. We got to be prepared to defend ourselves, to protect our nation. That's what we all as elected officials took an oath to do. And that's what our goal has to be. But that doesn't mean dumping money into a situation where we don't know how it's being spent, or we don't know where the armaments we're selling to people are going. It also doesn't mean that we have to take away from our armed forces of today. Everybody I know who still serves actively in any branch of the service is proud of their service. They're happy to do what they do for our country. But even they see what waste, fraud, and abuse is within the system. And all people like Rand and folks like Congressman Mulvaney are saying is, let's be wise in our spending. Just don't throw money at something. Exactly. Let's be smart with our spending. Let's make sure we're prepared and ready. Let's be ready to defend our nation. Let's stop hiding money in things like the overseas contingency fund. If we need it, let's be straight about it. Let's put it a line item in the budget. Let's pay for it.
Right. One more question. Lindsey Graham always kind of jokes around, but then he later says, well, that was just a joke. But he had comments about even if Lindsey Graham suspects someone wanting to join ISIS, it's like he's saying, well, we need to violate the Constitution. We need to violate Americans' rights. In order to be safe. So the question is, it seems like Rand Paul believes in the Constitution, he believes in the Fourth Amendment, he believes in due process, but he at the same time believes that we can protect America. So I guess the question is, can you uphold the Constitution and have a secure America?
I think you definitely can. I think we did it for years and years and years until we got to a place where we found ourselves in a government who wanted to spy on everybody's cell phone and look at everybody's data, hoping to find a piece of terrorism. And I think last Sunday we heard on the talk shows that they've not prevented or stopped one terrorist attack by collecting the data.
Right.
So obviously it's not worked. It's not been functional. So there's no sense in infringing on mine, your liberty.
Right.
What's in my phone is mine.
Right. And it seems that message there is really appealing to these millennials that are here tonight. I've asked a number of them, why do you support Rand Paul? They all say, I don't want the government spying on my phone, my emails. I want somebody who's going to protect my rights as an America according to the Fourth Amendment.
And protect your nation.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure. Have a good day. Okay.
A few reasons why you support Rand Paul.
He particularly currently he's standing up to the NSA with the surveillance, and I really support that. There's no reason for bulk collection, so I really stand behind him with that. I like his policies. I like that he doesn't believe that we should be in these groups that aren't getting us anywhere. We're not fighting for our freedom in the Middle East. We have no reason to be there anymore. Very strong contender, and I think he has a shot.
Okay, awesome.
Absolutely.
Do you think young people are really, his message is really appealing to young people?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he appeals a lot to millennials specifically, just because of how passionate he is and how critical he is.
Great start there, I stand with Rand. But what are some of the issues that you like about Paul?
I like how he stands for the Fourth Amendment. You don't hear a lot of Republicans standing for that, especially when it comes to digital privacy. A lot of Republicans are standing, unfortunately, for the surveillance state, and Rand is obviously taking a big stand.
Absolutely, and so you really you like the filibuster?
Absolutely.
But he's coming out June 2nd about a companion bill, House Resolution 14, and it's all about asking Obama to declassify the 28 pages in the 9/11 report. Do you support the declassification of that report?
Absolutely. One of the representatives from North Carolina, I'm actually from Charlotte, Representative Walter Jones has actually been spearheading that for a while.
Absolutely. I interviewed him a couple weeks ago.
He's a great man.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to meet you.